much as Brian's incredible score really elevated the film, that one was mine. Not mine, but it's my Uncle Matt's Norwegian punk band, Kongafamilien, which means royal family in Norwegian, and it's him singing, and I played it for you. I think I was just listening to it one day on set, and you were like, "What's that?" And it was like, can we put this in the movie? And it ended up in the movie, and it made the scene. So
yeah,
that's my uncle's Norwegian punk band doing that one.
We were on set one day, and Ted, I don't know, I think it was after we were on set, Ted texted me, and he was like, if you have any ideas for music, I have this song, my uncle's in a Norwegian punk band. And my initial thought was, this is about to be the worst song I've ever heard in my life. Because I was just like, okay, your uncle's song, whatever. And then he texted me, and I pressed play on Spotify, and the first words are, "Let's go hunting." And I was like, oh my god, that's perfect. So yeah, I'm glad, I guess the moral of the story is listen to the ideas of your cast and crew, because you can come up with stuff that ends up in the final product that sounds amazing. But then I now want to transition to Brian, because Brian's score, okay, everybody give it up for Brian's score. Thank you. Let's just talk about the process that you use and how excruciatingly painful it must be talking music with me, who has absolutely no idea what I'm talking about, and I just have to be like, can we just make this scarier?
Okay, yeah, so first off, Wyatt is a great director to work with, and he gave me a lot of pointers, so it was not hard, it was not hard to work with you. But this was like the first full-length feature film that I've composed for, and it's really like outside of my genre. I normally compose classical, like romantic concert music, so it was an entirely new process for me to come up with these sounds it was a lot of underscoring and a lot of sounds that couldn't detract from what the scene was doing, but had to add to it. And that was an entirely new process for me, and that was probably the most difficult part. One of the most fun parts for me was coming up with like character themes. So there's this like main theme song for the movie that Tori Robinson sings. She sings it throughout the film. Yeah. Really great working with her. And Wyatt actually provided lyrics for that song, which was awesome. But yeah, I was able to compose like that main theme, and then Harper has a theme when she's like driving to the cabin in the woods. So it was a process of coming up with themes and also underscoring, and underscoring was the hardest part. And there was a lot of like sending my ideas to Wyatt and like, oh, tweak this, tweak that. And we did a lot of tweaking to make it perfect. And I think it turned out really well. So.
The score was flawless. It gave me chills throughout it all. It was beautiful. Well done. Thank you so much. I do want to open the floor to the audience since we have some time. So I'm sorry I don't have a microphone for everyone.